Hi, boys and girls. My story today is entitled, Are You an Ant? Now, I love ants, so I like to see them outside. I do not like to see them in my house. This story is a nonfiction book, so that means it's going to tell you a lot of facts, a lot of information about ants. I will read to you and I will point to the pictures, and I hope that you're able to see the illustrations because they're really great. Goes like this. Are you an ant? If you are, your mother is a queen. One hot summer day, she went on a mating flight with thousands of others so that she would be able to lay eggs. Afterwards, she flew down to the ground. She knew she didn't need her wings anymore, so she took them off. Then she dug herself a small room underground. Now that she is in her room, the queen begins to lay eggs. Hatch out of the egg as soon as you can. Right here, do you see the pink? So here's your mother. Pretend you're an ant. This is your mother. And here you are, hatching out of the eggs. You don't look like an ant yet. You are larva and you're hungry. There are eggs all over the place. Eat some. It's all right. They won't mind. They're only eggs. Look up here at the picture. Soon you must change into a pupa. A pupa is a little like an egg, only bigger. When you're ready, break out. You look almost like an ant, but you're white and you're soft. Don't worry. Slowly your skin will become hard and black and you'll look perfect. There are a lot of others like you. You are one of a big family. You are a worker. So here it is, the pupa. Here you are breaking out. Your skin isn't yet changed colors to the color black. That's what we know most ants are. There are brown ants, there are red ants, and here's where the color change is starting to happen. You are a worker. Work hard to build a nest. Dig storage rooms and nurseries and bedrooms and corridors. So here are the ants. Here are the eggs. And here is a room, and here's a room, and a room, and a room. So when we're outside and we see that little mound of sand or dirt and we know that it's an ant hill, and sometimes we want to step on it and smoosh it, I always like to think about the illustration in this book. Below that little hill, that mound of sand or dirt, underneath, deep in the ground, are these rooms that the ants have created, they have made. It says up here, it's all right, you don't have to work alone. The others will work with you. You don't have any voices, but you can talk to each other by touching feelers. Isn't that interesting? That's cool. So they don't communicate. We communicate with our voice when we speak. Ants communicate with their feelers, their antennas. Don't eat any more eggs. Go out and hunt for food. Seeds are nice, so are bugs and woodlice. Springtails are delicious but hard to catch because they jump. Bite your prey. So as an ant, you bite your prey, and spray it with acid from your tail. Ooh. Actually, you're not a very good hunter. Look for bugs that have been stepped on. They're easy. So ants do that, okay? So their prey, that's what they're going to eat. That's their food. So here, he's spraying this. He's spraying it with acid from his tail, and then that will kill that bug, and he'll be able to take that down to one of those rooms. But the easiest way for an ant to get their food is to find something that's already not living. You know ants for liking to find crumbs and people food laying on the ground. Oh no, look at this. That looks like a broom. You may think there's easy food in kitchens, but be careful. There are crumbs and grains of sugar, which are nice. There are also people, and they're not so nice. People don't like you in their houses. They may squish you, squash you, they may poison you, or they may sweep the floor so you can't find anything to eat. The best food is honeydew. It comes from aphids. Find a plant with aphids feeding on it. March up the stem with the other workers and now stroke an aphid with it. Now stroke an aphid until it gives you a drop of honeydew. It's a little like milking a cow, but you wouldn't know about that because you're an ant. Take care of your aphids. Ladybugs eat aphids, so look for ladybug eggs and throw them away. So that's something new that you just learned. Ladybugs love aphids, and ants like aphids. And you find aphids usually on leaves, of green leaves, on trees or on this plant. And the plant and the trees do not like these aphids. Do not like the aphids because the aphids eat the leaves off the plant and it kills the plant. So ants and ladybugs are doing an important job when they eat the aphids. Big picture. I'm glad you can see this one. You must take food back to the nest. Some you can lift, some you can drag, some you can put in your second stomach. Whoa! It's called a crop, and it's very useful for carrying spare food home. Back at the nest, there's plenty to do. Feed the queen who is still laying eggs. Feed the larvae who are still hatching. Take care of the eggs and larvae, and when it's cold, carry them deep into the nest where it's cozy. And when the sun warms the ground, carry them up near the surface. Oh, and don't forget to take out the garbage. Life isn't all food and work. There's danger, too. Birds and lizards and toads think you are good to eat. Some birds pick you up and push you under their wings. Why? Think about that. You're under a bird's wing. I would think a bird would take me by the beak and swallow me whole. But if I'm an ant and a bird picks me up, I'm under their wing. Why? Because the acid in your body kills the ticks that bite them and make them itch. This is called anting. Anting is nice for birds. Anting is not nice for ants. So when we had our Zoom meeting last week, Keaton talked about being outside playing, and his baby brother was out playing in the grass, and Mom found a tick on him. And we talked about those ticks, how there are some bugs you just don't want to have on you, and a tick would be one of them. Well, birds don't want ticks. They get ticks under their wings and on their body, and they don't like that. But the ants, if they put the ant under their wing, the ant has kind of an acid that comes off of their body, and it kills the ticks. So the ants are doing a favor for the birds. The ants don't think so, because could you live under a bird's wing? No. I like this page. However, if your family looks a little like this, or this, or this, you are not an ant. You are a human child. You don't have to take care of eggs and larvae. You don't have to milk aphids. You probably don't have to march in a line with a lot of others. Don't worry. You can do many things that ants can't do. Best of all, see this little boy up here? No bird is ever going to pick you up in its beak and stuff you under its wing. Did you know? The ants in this book are black garden ants, but there are about 10,000 different types of ants living all over the world. Some grow their own food. Let's see, I'm going to pick. These ants here, they're called honeydew ants. Some ants can sting, so be very careful. And on the last page, there's just one ant. I hope you enjoyed this information book, this nonfiction book about ants. The illustrations were really great. We miss you. It's good to see you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.